Hey, welcome to the Type 5 podcast sponsored by Mad Lou. I am Will McKenzie.
I'm Mike Fields.
And that's Mike Fields. We got our podcast.
Yes, sir. Type 5.
Type 5.
Where we rank the top 5 tightest, whatever. Could be. In comedy?
I didn't agree to that.
I don't know what else it would be. We're ranking
We never talked about what Type 5, because people may not know what Type 5 means, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's that colloquial term that, can you do a tight 5? Do you have 5 minutes of good comedy that you could sell to somebody?
So when you're starting off comedy, when you're starting off comedy, you have to have you start off trying to get a 5-minute set. Sure. That's when people say, hey, I need you to do that, I think you can go pretty much anywhere and do your Type 5.
Now you just got to go out there and get you some good crowd work clips and you're famous.
So how do you feel about crowd work clips?
Dude, I think it's a phase like anything else. I think it's about finished. I think people are kind of. I mean, there's some good crowd work comedians that make it look.
Who's some good ones?
Oh, you know who the man is. You got Big J.
Hey,
the man. I love shout out Big J. You're one of the reasons I actually started doing comedy, and I know that's how one of the things we bonded over very early on.
He's the reason why I started.
I know we've talked about that so many times. That's I love Big J. He makes crowd work look effortless. Yes. And that means that he's done it a million times and he does it well. Ian Bagg is another one that I don't think. Okay. You know,
I've never seen him, but you've told me.
Ian Bagg is the white Big J Okerson.
Okay.
Dude, Big J he earned his shit, dude. I remember seeing him on BET when he had that nasty ponytail. And now he looks good. Have you seen him since he Ozempic?
Yeah.
Looking sharp.
I think I've worked with him when he was losing weight.
Dude, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's getting his due because he was so filthy when network TV was a thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't even filthy. He's just himself. Only time he ever did in late night that I ever saw it was Conan, and he did not do a set. He was a couch interview, and I think it was for the Bonfire.
That's in his wheelhouse. I mean, but here's what people don't realize about Big J, too, is that...
great writer.
Great joke writer, too. And I think that gets overshadowed because people know him for his crowd work. They're like, oh, damn, like Big J's.
Yeah, and they think that's all
crowd
it
work.
It's not one-dimensional.
No, dude can really write jokes.
His last 30-minute special I saw on Comedy Central was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, his daughter probably didn't think so because, I mean, she took a couple hits.
I'm sure
Great stories. I mean, but
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, it's the risk they run. My kids understand that's the deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give you food and shelter that your mom pays for, and
then you get to...
And I get to write on jokes about you.
Yeah, he's one of the best. Yeah. I don't think crowd work's going to go away.
No, and it shouldn't. Crowd work's fine. But I think we saw this. You see it at open mics. People trying to do fucking crowd work at open mics. Jesus
give me an example. Give me an example of bad.
Shut the fuck up.
Give me an example of a bad crowd work comedian.
Oh, I don't want to give any names.
No. Don't give me a name. I'm saying you do an impression.
Yeah, the generic stuff is just for these people.
No, I'm saying.
Hey, what's your name? Yeah. And you're like, I'm Steve. Like, Steve. What do you do, Steve? And you're like, I'm an accountant. What do you? We're gonna got a calculator, you pussy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I use calculators. Like fucking bag. And
this is my comedian.
Dude.
This is my comedian.
Let me hear your impression. See if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out who it is.
No, you don't say the name. Don't say the name. Here's my girl.
Oh, you think I'll be able to name it?
So what do you do for a living? No, like a dentist. You're like, fucking dentist. This guy does teeth. Oh man, I don't want you anywhere around my mouth. Am I right? Then I go to somebody else and I go, what do you do? And he's like, a police officer. What the fuck? All right. What do you do? Comedian. You know, so that just goes on.
It does look lazy.
Yeah, because you have these comedians who do crowd work and then they don't
follow it up with anything.
But they don't do anything clever. It's just they just ask them what they do and then they're
it's like a weird Q&A at when you're doing a job and you get to like an orientation. They're like, go around the room, tell us about yourself, and it's real weird. And it's like that's what it feels like. You know, but when you see it done well, crowd work's great. It looks fun. You know, when I was starting out, Lee Cruz. I don't know if you've ever met Lee.
No.
Kind of low. He's a Lexington celebrity. He has which is weird. He had kind of a resurgence of a mid-afternoon TV show on broadcast television that ended up getting syndicated out of Lexington to like 12 states recently. This has been in the last 3 years. But he did comedy for years in Lexington. But he was like, if you're lucky and you're doing it really well, you don't ever have to get good at crowd work. Which I think he was just saying as that's an unobtainable goal. Meaning, if your material's going good and you know how to control the crowd, you really don't have to.
But see, it's not always going good.
But I don't look at this crowd work as a crutch. I think it's a way to let off steam, and you have to have, and I'm realizing that more and more now, especially out of the hosting position. You have to have a way to get some steam let out if it's a little tight in the beginning, or
because
crowd works that way.
There's a lot of times where crowds don't want to hear jokes, and you got to be like, all right, like, you know, last night we did a show. We did a show at the Caravan.
Shout out Diane.
Yeah.
My first ever club
one. Me too.
That's and we're the same person, basically.
Yeah. Except one of
us. I'm cooler, I think, if we were to like objectively look at who has better style or flavor.
Yeah.
As I would call it.
Who do you think is would you grade yourself cool wise on a scale from 1 to 10?
The only thing I have is I'm personable enough. And you know who I am. I'm not like I used to be more worried about trying to act cool, and that would come off as a dick. And now I'm more soft than I used to be. Now I worry more about, do people like me? You know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I am what you are. You know what I mean? You get what I am.
So does it bother you when people don't like you?
More than it should.
Yeah.
If it's somebody I respect, it bothers me.
Yeah.
If it's a comic I like and they don't really fuck with me like that, it's like, fuck, man, it sucks. But I mean, I've blown opportunities that way, trying to be too cool.
Have you tried like manning up about that? Just like
you're a fucking dick. I'm trying, dude. I wish I had that. And I think we all have that. If we didn't have that need to be validated, we wouldn't go in front of strangers and try to entertain them.
Is that why? Is that why you do comedy? Is it validates you?
I like the idea that I'm being seen and heard, and people respond in a good way.
Yeah,
you know, I acted out in class for the very same reason. Yeah, you know, whatever I was not getting somewhere, I was trying to get.
I'm an attention whore. I think that's why I do comedy. I used to go to a therapist.
Oh yeah.
And not anything was wrong. I just was like, maybe I should try to be a better person.
If more people went to therapy,
they would be well adjusted like me.
Well, I mean, dude, if you treated it like, I love Chad Daniels. I think someone I heard say this the first or the most was, if you treat it like it's an oil change for your head, that's all you got. Yeah, you just got to let somebody else get in there and look around, make sure you got all your corners cleaned out, and there's nothing weird.
But hey, I'll be happy to say that I'm no longer in therapy because it's too expensive.
Well, there's the problem right there. You go.
And so
that's the thing too.
So, but
I used to think about 12-step programs. So I think if everybody went
12-step, that's alcohol.
Yeah, AANA.
Okay.
If you go to those, if you actually go through all 12 of those steps, you definitely
and
come
become
out
sober.
But in that process, you become a much better person just because it makes you look through all your own files. And not enough people go back and look and see
when I went
what
to
they've
therapy,
done or what they've had done to them, and then they go out and take their poison to the world and make everybody else miserable.
Well, when I went to therapy, the therapist told me that one of my things. Well, I found out they don't tell you anything. A good therapist, they kind of let you come to it on your own.
Absolutely, yeah, they lead you to.
And what I realized is that
shout out, great man.
I'm an attention whore.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. It depends on how it manifests. You don't go interrupting the church.
Well, what it helped me do though, what it helped me realize is that, and I used to have a problem when I felt like if I was in a group of people or whatever, and people were like, "Oh, he's a comedian" or whatever. This is my friend Will. He's funny. I had to prove to people that I was the funniest person, and now I don't have that feeling.
I finally, after
I don't care
7 years of it, I realized that.
Because it pisses me off.
The good comic is not going to try to win the room that way.
Yeah.
He's going to lay it back and be... Because I try to do that when I'm at a famous
You know when you're on like Tinder or on one of those dating sites, or I mean, you're probably when you were probably growing up, it was, I don't know,
dude,
if you guys had telegrams.
When I was 18, there were still ads in paper, in the newspaper.
For
personal
getting
ads.
girls.
Yeah, you could write put an ad in the not everybody, of course, but there would be really, really lonely people.
Because back when you were probably like young and dating, you probably had to send like a.
Are we gonna do this every episode? Because I mean, dude, I am old. I'm 45.
But a brother had to send like a letter and then wait a fortnight to.
What's wild though is like I'm 45. You're 37, 35,
33.
33. So we're 12 years apart.
Don't get that wrong, man.
But the shit that's changed You know what I mean? Like it's wild.
A lot has
it
changed.
makes it look like I'm
you talking about from when you
from
were
everything. And,
like
it's like music. I haven't owned
there's
a piece
music
of music in forever.
There's no longer the bubonic plague. That's a fucking slammed his ass.
This dude stays booked with
I'm
this.
fucking slamming his ass, dog.
I just got
real shit though. When you're on Tinder, when you're on the dating sites, the girls will be like, and you're talking to them like, I know one thing I know for sure. You're a comedian. I'm like, yeah, and they're like, I know that I'm funnier than you.
Do you use your fucking stage photos as your Tinder shit?
Fucking
that must do so good.
It does. And I wish it wasn't like that.
I don't take good pictures. For the longest time, the best picture I had was taken by the deputy that booked me. I'm not even joking. If somebody wants to take a deep dive and look on the internet, there is still a picture
of
me. That's being snapped on the worst day of my life.
That's
and
when
this dude's like, hey, man.
That's when you had hair.
And I kind of, I had hair, but not down there. But the deputy was he kind of knew me. And he goes, man, he's like, man, this sucks. I'm sorry we have to do this. Because it was a process to get another thing done, to get the whole thing taken care of. And I had to be arrested first. And the dude's like, man, I'm real sorry. This sucks. And blah, 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 blah. And he's on here. And he goes, hey, I hate to do this. And I'm like, what? And he goes, pow.
Took a picture of you.
Took a picture of me. And then they put it on their Facebook page.
Yeah. Damn.
And with my name, my whole full name. God,
so you've been arrested a few times.
Yeah, and then they got once. And they got thrown out with prejudice because it was just a fucked up thing that very specific situation.
But that's how it is now, like on like Tinder and like all these dating sites. Like,
so you can just throw that picture up, and that will definitely help get them. I mean, you're not a bad-looking guy either, but
no, man.
I wonder if that would help or hurt.
What?
At my age, if I had to go see, God forbid, my wife ever was like, you know what, I'm done with your bullshit.
Yeah.
You had to I had to go back into dating. I
think you gotta do shit that separates yourself because there's a billion dudes, man. Right.
I mean, not sending a dick pic within the first week would probably be
that separates.
I'd be like a strong suit. I got called not creepy the other day. I got told by another comic young lady. I know, right? That's the best way to find out you're unfuckable. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, you're unfuckable, but you're kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Okay, what percentage? I was thinking about this the other day. What percentage of dudes do you think are creepy?
Population-wise or comedy-wise?
Population-wise.
25%?
No. Way higher. Creepy? Way higher.
Incel creepy or just like don't know how to communicate their fetish to their partner creepy?
The type of dudes that you see a girl post a picture on Facebook and the type of dudes that say shit like, God, whoever's hitting that is lucky. Shit like that. Or, damn.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a lot.
Dude,
it's more than 25%.
Let's get into that. Why are you still single? I've met some of the girls you've dated. Lovely ladies. You don't date like skeezies and shit. Like you meet nice ladies. Professional women that you like, and then you were like, well, I don't know. She called me on Tuesday, and I was like, I have about no Tuesday rule. So I left her, and I never called her again. It's like, fuck, dude, you're not.
I think
there's something to that.
What?
You don't get in a relationship longer than 6 months.
Yeah, you're my therapist.
I've known you 7.5 years now. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to get into even try to guess the number of ladies I met of yours because there's a couple. I wouldn't say it's a ton.
Yeah.
I've met a handful of girls you've either gone out on dates with or have seen more than once.
Sure.
Lovely ladies.
Yeah. Very nice.
6 months. What happened there? Well, I don't know. She called me on Tuesday. You know, my goddamn Tuesday rule.
Here's the thing. Okay, if you really want to know the answer to that.
Our other buddies like that was real picky, but now he's happy.
Well, here's the thing. You should be picky. Mm-hmm. Because women are picky, and they should be picky. No. If you ask women how many men are, like, really, like, undateable.
Yeah, women have to settle. You have to rise to the occasion.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying, though, is that
most of the time,
women a lot of times are like, there's not that many good dudes out here that are suitable for that. And they're right. There's not.
I can't believe it's that many anymore. My wife said the same thing because she talks to her single friends, and she's like, it must be a nice
80% of dudes are undateable.
He's right.
80% of dudes
brutal
Can
out
they
there.
hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me now.
Okay, so that's our producer.
80% of dudes are undateable. 60% of women
You're
are
24.
undateable.
You've been engaged how long?
A little over a year.
You met how long ago before that?
4 years.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. Get out and test the waters. He's like, I'm so happy. It's going to be
happy.
so great. And I was like, come back
Hey,
in
don't
6
shit on my
years,
relationship.
He's happy.
Don't shit on my
I'm
relationship.
happily married now, But I was such a broken dude. It took me a lot longer than
Okay,
it
but
should have,
Seth does-
I'm
Seth's
ahead
not
of the
broken.
game. I'm ahead of the game. I'm producing your podcast.
Yeah,
true.
Seth's not broken. You know what I mean? He's not one of Andy's
I tell
little
you what,
broken
you guys
toys.
do seem to be a much more well-adjusted group than my group of people.
You talking about our generation?
Yeah, well, I don't say generation because
Me and him are different generations. No offense.
We all are in different generations.
He's a millennial. I'm a Gen Z.
Well, I'm that one they call X, Y, or
You're
Boomer.
X.
You're talking about
I'm
boomer.
at the end of X and before Z.
He's X, right?
I'm right. I straddle the middle, but I'm 79, so I'm the end of one and the very beginning of the other marker. But
Yeah.
but even just those, your class of people.
Yeah.
The people in their 40s now. I heard it said the other day. It's like, man, most of our parents didn't even want kids. It was just the thing they had to do.
They felt like they do.
And that's why we were latchkey kids. Well, not one reason. The economy went to shit in the 80s because of our fucking
So,
grandparents.
Seth, you grew up in the 2000s then, right? Like,
2001 is
That's
my
when you were
year.
born?
That was the year I was
You were looking for
born.
your
Damn, you were born-
Topanga. He was
you
like,
were born
I'm
in-
gonna find my
I
Topanga.
was
And,
born. I was
and,
like 3 months before. I was born 4 months before 9/11 happened.
So it's
Damn.
your fucking fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all me.
3,000 people on your
Coincidence?
their hands.
Coincidence?
That
I
fucking
think
dick.
not. No, I was in 4th grade when
He has
9/11
that really funny shaped sword he carries with him too.
Yeah. Back to the original point is that a lot of people are undateable.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Fuck, what are you doing?
I don't know what the fuck was in there.
We're in the middle of a podcast. What are you doing? It's
That bitch huck a loogie in my coffee, or was that like undone mocha? It was mocha-y. Maybe she was, but she could have been sucking on candy before she.
or she
was
could have
attractive.
She was attractive, so that's
I mean, did I have to
So
pay
let me-
extra
let
for
me
that?
drink
Is that
that
an
then.
extra shot down there, Bean? Let's give a shout out
yeah.
to Bean.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you just set that there.
Spitting in my shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is.
That was god awful, dude.
Welcome to the Type
It
5
was just a
podcast.
sip. It was like a simple sip, and then it was just like something blocked the thing for a split second, and then it slugged out into my mouth.
Yeah. You gotta learn to swallow.
I guess I have a newfound respect, ladies. Good on you. And gentlemen, I don't want to limit myself there.
So that's why it's hard. It's hard to find someone who is compatible with.
That's our story arc back there.
It's hard to somebody's find, and also because I do comedy, and comedy is, I'm doing comedy related shit.
Have you first
a lot.
dated at a show that you've been on?
I've taken a lot of women that I've been on dates with to my show. Yes.
What about open mics?
I will go to an open mic with them, but I won't get up at an open mic.
You just wanted to see you be seen and everybody come.
Not even. It's not even that. It's just like you don't want the first time.
No, not an
You don't
open
want the first time a girl to
I
see
didn't
you
let my wife
not
see
do
me
well.
do comedy for the first 6 months I did comedy.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that long. It may have been 4 months.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And the whole time she's like, "What are you doing? Cheating? You raising a new family?" And I'm like, "No, you cannot see me eat shit right now.
But it's hard to find somebody who's okay with that
You'll
lifestyle
never have
because
sex with me again.
because
if you
you'll
watch
go
me porn.
you'll be on the road and you'll do some shit and then you come back and then you're staying out late at night to do mics to get new
Yeah.
material and then you're.
I will
in-
say there
so
is
that's-
a lot of trust involved.
So
in
I
comedy.
think a lot of times initially some women are like, yeah, that sounds fun, and then
They
when
get
it gets
into
down
it.
to it, it's like, oh, I thought we would hang out this weekend. It's like, yeah.
I forget how rare like a thing it is that my wife just says, "Yeah, you can go stay at a
Yeah.
random hotel with strangers and
Yeah. So I think that's the
laugh
reason
and do
why.
dick jokes."
You know.
So you're not you don't object to the idea of
No. I need to.
a long term.
Yeah. But I also am not going to put parameters on myself and be like, well, I should definitely be in a relationship or whatever. I mean, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's fine. You know what I mean? I gave my life to God.
Lady comedy.
I gave my life to God a long time ago. And that's one thing they got to realize that too.
So you got to have a church going, sheet freak.
Sheet freak.
Sheet freak loves comedy, but not other comics.
What do you mean?
That's why she's got to keep her eye on you.
I don't care if I wouldn't care if
Yeah, dude.
she laughs at other people or if she likes other comedy. If
going
you
up on a
you're
first
with
date
if
and
you're with a
bomb.
girl and she sees you do comedy and she sees you all these other comedians and you think that she still thinks you're the funniest, you are delusional. Like if I take a girl to see Shane Gillis and she's like, yeah, I still think you're funnier. She's a fucking liar.
I'm lying to you.
But I like that though. It's like
Yeah, I mean, we all need that little boost.
yeah.
Somebody's got to keep us going.
Would it hurt your feelings if your wife was like, you know who's funnier than you? And then she just gave you a local person.
You know, when I was first
So
starting out,
local as fuck.
and she would attest to this. I'd like to bring her on the podcast sometime. I think people think she's fucking interesting. When I was first starting out, I would ask her all the time, am I actually funny? Is it really funny? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be, I'm not going to say names, but just people, when you're starting out, when I was starting out, that had been doing the comedy for 5, 6, 10, 12 years, and we're awful. Mm-hmm. And you're like, fuck, man, like, am I, because I mean, I was 38 when I started, and I was like, I can't just be some weird old dude up there talking about dick pics and shit.
So
I was worried so much about that. She reassured me enough dude.
Who does she think is really funny?
I tell you who she does love locally. She loves Starks and she loves Joe Deuce. Does not like you. Doesn't care for your material. You're a little too.
Am I a little too what?
A little edgy. Emo. I think she says you're emo.
Emo. Do you think?
God damn! Why can't I think of who she likes? She loves tons of comics. My mom likes John Mulaney a lot. Yeah. So I think that's a good call.
You think I'm edgy?
No, I was fucking with you. What do you What?
No, I
called you emo. You're not edgy.
Am I?
I mean, you're not. You don't. Yeah, you're not an edgy comic. You know what I mean when I call somebody fucking.
I don't have any. I don't have.
When I tell you you're an edgy comic, that means you walk an audience for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I don't do edgy material. I don't think.
I don't try to be groundbreaking.
But I also
I'm
don't
not
do like
wheels up there, man.
But for some reasons, people get a little bit tense at my material. I feel like sometimes.
I mean, when you hit on topics, you talk about abortion in some of your jokes, and dude, that's a touchy subject, but it's more clever than it is awkward, and that's the goal.
Yeah,
that's how. And people don't understand that. Like, you don't start out a Jessamine, you don't start out a Stanhope.
Yeah, and here's the thing: like, if you are doing
and
those
edgy is hard, dude.
If you're doing those type of jokes, like the topics that are like real, like you better be funny about it because
it has to be more clever and funny than it is awkward and
a lot
uncomfortable.
More. Yeah.
To listen to.
So like if you're doing like jokes on certain like sexual orientation or certain things, it better be really.
And that's
good.
so weird. Like when you see these guys starting out and like, man, they have some talent, but because they're trying to shape edgy jokes in the beginning when you're clumsy, when you should be trying to shape just a normal joke, just so you learn how to tell a joke and learn how to shape a joke and rewrite one.
You shouldn't be like.
That's why they're saying don't be edgy up front. It's not that you should never be edgy. It's that you don't know what you're doing yet.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. How to write you shouldn't be writing jokes coming off and saying you shouldn't be starting to write jokes and saying I'm going to be edgy. How do I make this funny? Yeah. You should be like I'm going to write something funny.
I'm going to learn how to be funny.
And it just so happened to be edgy.
And what you're looking to do in the beginning is to be funny and find middle ground with as many people as you can. That way you can blast your jokes and you can see where it hits and where it doesn't. And when you can get more people to laugh at it than not, that's when you know you got some
But
fun.
I mean, your demographic is going to be the biggest when you're funny but not super. Like one of the biggest demographics in my opinion.
Comics.
Not even. Well, I was going to give somebody specifically. It's not necessarily clean. No. Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart probably has the biggest demographic of any comedian.
I haven't seen anything from him in a while.
I'm talking about the people
his last special, that one he did in front of like 20 people. Do you remember that whenever COVID? Oof.
Okay, we don't want because what if
I love Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but what if Kevin Hart?
I think I've seen an interview where he didn't like that thing. He shouldn't have liked that. Okay. That's come on. That's not a hot take.
What?
That one special he did that was just like 20 people during COVID when nobody could flush out material.
Oh, when he was at his
yes,
basement.
It was
but
hot garbage.
But here's the thing, though. I'm saying though that he can do the largest group of people. If you go to a Kevin Hart show, you see black people, white people, Indian people. You see gay people, straight people. You see everybody.
Miss Pat was like that. Yeah. Miss Pat was 50-50, and then out of that 50-50, you could go straight or gay.
Yeah.
You could subset it.
And Kevin Hart's doing it at the Yum Center.
Oh, God damn it.
I was there at the Yum Center when he did it. And I was like, that's why he's making so much money.
How many did he do it like in a round, or did they have to have a stage did they lose some of the seating, or did they use
I think they lost some of the seating, but it was packed in there. It was
20,000?
Something around there, I would say. And you looked around.
That would be fun.
The crowd.
That would be like the great payoff to working out your hour, but man, you can't work shit out in an arena. I wouldn't imagine. I don't know shit about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lee Kimbrell does.
But I remember looking around at the crowd.
Thing, but it is its own thing.
I remember looking around at the crowd and being like, damn, like, this is the most diverse crowd I've ever seen. And that's why he's able to make so much money. Because
Chappelle's was like that.
Because he's just...
When I saw Chappelle at the Rupp, it was down the middle.
But see, here's the thing, though. Chappelle has a very big demographic, but it's not even as big as Kevin Hart's demographic. And the reason is because Dave Chappelle does edgy shit. Yeah. So people who aren't a big fan of it, like church-going people that are real straight edge can go to a Kevin Hart show. Because he's talking about... For sure. Not like...
Will you look at this? Will you look at this?
But here's what I mean.
Is he clean in this special?
He's not necessarily clean. He's not
but
clean.
he doesn't get
but
graphic.
here's what I'm saying.
But
Here's what I'm saying.
He's not necessarily extra graphic.
Here's what I'm saying. He's not graphic.
He doesn't take on the trans
and
community and stuff like that.
he doesn't do that. But he also the things he's talking about are so he talks about his family things, or observational things that everybody experiences, no matter who you are.
Do you think he writes his material still, or do you think he's getting that farmed out?
He talked about that one time. He still writes his material. He has a team. I think he says that will touch up the things. Like he'll have something, and then when he goes and does stuff, they'll give him notes and say, "Hey, you should do this. You should move this. You should move this." Because somebody accused him of not.
When people give you a suggestion, is it in one ear, out the other? Most
Who?
of the time? Whenever.
Who? What type of people?
Comics.
Oh, okay, not just audience members.
No, fuck no.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I love you guys and thank you for coming to shows, but what I've learned in 7 years is you don't know shit.
You don't know shit about comedy, and I'm not going to take your advice.
Yeah. And it's well intended, but my God.
You can give it to me.
Things figured
you can
out
give it to
before.
me, and I would even tell you I'm going to use it. I'm like, oh, you should
when
use
you're
this.
still things.
But it's not, I don't think that they get the
nuance of what you gotta
comedians,
do.
if it's somebody who is...
You respect.
I respect and stuff,
You would at least try it, even if it doesn't sound like a good idea right off the bat.
Yeah.
I like to take the idea that they give me and see if there's a way to shape it so it's a little bit more, have a stamp on it.
It's up to my discernment, but yeah.
But I'm only taking from, like, the actual suggestion verbatim, one thing or two things.
Yeah.
And Christ, like, as soon as I did it, it hit, and I was like, all right, they nailed that. Yeah. They fucking
If it's somebody I respected, like, I'll listen to it.
I gave one guy a suggestion, and he put it on his special, and I thought that was the shit.
Yeah. It was a famous comedian?
No, not famous. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Locally famous.
Okay.
Idiot. Isn't it funny, like like my Rolodex of credits I would never say out loud that I like. These are my little check marks.
You mean like the people that you've worked for?
Places, the venues I got to do.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, God,
I mean,
comedy's been amazing.
Over the course of this podcast, though, a lot of people will know some of the people that we've worked with.
Adam Ray, Chris Porter, Nick Griffin, Caroline Ray, Miss Pat. I worked with some cool people.
It's a good one. Jeff Dye.
I love Jeff. Kennedy was shot in 1963.
Bang.
Martin Luther King was shot in 1965, 1969. Memphis, Tennessee. In that hotel.
68. Yeah, can we look at it? I think it's 60.
Let me look it up.
I can't ask mine.
It's not 67, or it could be 65 or 68. It's one of the two.
I got there eventually. I said all
65 or 68.
I said I think all the
April 4th, 68.
Let's go. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm a history.
So it would have been LBJ would have been president, or would Nixon have already gotten in there?
1 second.
I'm a history buff.
JFK was November 22nd, 63.
Yeah, you're right.
And then what's your question?
Doug Poppentine did the heavy lifting, but we did a 5th grade project on JFK. My teacher thought that was weird. She's like, y'all picked a guy got killed? I'm like, yeah.
And then what's your
question?
Then
I watched that Oliver Stone movie when I was real young. That's a great movie.
And Robert Kennedy, there's a conspiracy theory on Robert Kennedy.
It should be. It used to be that last name was a death sentence up until John Jr. crashed his fucking Cessna into Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Tell Ted.
What's your favorite assassination? We can cut all that shit up to the end.
Yeah, I'm a cut that. Respectfully.
What's your favorite assassination?
Yeah, we don't need to get down that. I don't have one of those.
No?
I mean, we were talking about Archduke Ferdinand.
Oh, yeah.
Those other things, but
don't get me started on Archduke Ferdinand.
Dude, it's wild. I mean, you look, even the attempt on Trump swung a lot of people.
We did a show
that night.
And
we got together with all the other comics. We're like, listen here. Any of the motherfuckers bring this up.
Well, they told us.
I will get up there. No, Lori kind of left it up to us.
No, they told us. They said,
Oh, no,
Trump
it was
just.
a venue.
They said Trump just got shot at. I would not
bring it up to
bring
his
it
crowd
up
or whatever.
and I didn't because I was like, there ain't no.
Do you remember the girl that went up before me?
I think so.
Nikki's her name. She's
Oh
sweet
yeah,
gal.
from West Virginia.
Dude, she was so dirty. And the
Oh, yeah.
crowd was sitting there. I was like, God damn, we're gonna take her out back and baptize her in that creek.
Yeah, that's.
She's funny. I like her. Nikki Shreve, maybe. Shout out to her.
She's
in
in West Virginia.
Yeah, dude, I love the West Virginia. West Virginia's got a little comedy scene happening right now. Good for them. I love it.
Yeah, it's just pepperoni
There's a
rolls
dude out there
and.
named Andy. Fuck you. Me and Andy Frampton are gonna come up and beat your ass with a bag.
I like Andy Frampton.
Andy's
He's
great.
funny.
Andy's super funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's a guy to look up, Andy Frampton.
What's the most West Virginia is pepperoni rolls? Is that the most West Virginia shit there is?
I mean, it's up there. Ramps would be up there.
Rams,
It's a wild garlic.
Anglo Saxons.
No, that's not that. Redneck, the term redneck started there.
Really? Rednecks in West Virginia. Tell us more about
Well,
that.
I mean,
That's
it's a term of endearment.
Oh, okay.
It used to be. That's how they differentiated themselves during the Battle of Blair Mountain. So for the Cold Wars.
Yeah.
So when the private detectives and the coal barons decided that they were not going to let West Virginia miners unionize, and they said "fuck you," and they said "no, fuck you." That's the only time.
You said Cold War?
Coal, COAL, Coal Wars. Coal. I don't know how it's coming up. 5-minute warning. Now it's time for the tight five. But yeah, that's a term that came out of West Virginia. And when they were battling, the union guys, or the ones that wanted to be pro-union, would wear red bandanas tied around their neck. Yeah. So during the heat of battle.
That's where rednecks come from.
That's the redneck. So
And how do we get from that
because
to
people started, especially around Kennedy. You brought up Kennedy. That's a lot of poverty porn started there. There's a lot of shots of Kennedy.
poverty porn?
In coal towns.
That's something I'm putting in my browser.
Yeah. So it's he's in coal towns talking to the poor dumb shoeless white kids in West Virginia. No other president had ever done that. Starting a very, very long tradition in West Virginia up until Trump that was wholly Democrat, never to be bought by not a governor, not a senator, ever until, we'd have occasionally, but generally it's a heavily Democratic state.
So how do we get from that to like Dukes of Hazzard is the best show ever?
Well, identity politics is what they call it, but everything became. They found a way to pin people against everybody for anything. And that's what the thing is right now. Everybody's so fucking angry. And they won't look up to see who's shitting on them. They only see who's down below that they can be mad at. And it's a weird time in America.
So you're talking about like the working class versus the bourgeoisie. The bourgeoisie.
Well, I don't want
You're
to
a
get into
communist.
that.
You're talking about communism.
Well, God damn it.
That's
Why are you making all this cuttable? He keeps taking this to the round. No, I'm not a communist. I do believe there's
That's
merits.
something a communist would say.
Have you seen anything good, movie-wise?
The last movie I saw was Sinners.
I haven't seen it. I saw a bit. I saw the preview, dude. I haven't.
Sinners
My wife
is
won't
one
watch
of
it
the-
with me.
Why not?
She don't like suspense and scary. I was like, dude, Michael B. Jordan.
It's not.
that motherfucker.
So I got into an argument with another person about it. They were like, "Oh yeah, it's a vampire movie." It's not a vampire movie, and it has vampires in it.
So then what? Technically, is it again?
It's a vampire movie,
It's
but
not-
it's more.
It's not a vampire. Okay, it has vampires, but the vampires are such a sub part of the movie. The main point that the director is getting to you has nothing
Is it
to
the
do
white
with
people
vampires.
or the real
He's
vampires?
using vampires as a vehicle to get to his point, which is brilliant. It's Ryan
Coogler.
Coogler. Same dude that did
Is he a black writer director?
He's
Yeah.
the same guy who did
Black Panther.
Creed and Black Panther.
Yeah. Dog,
That's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Sinners is better.
That's what you would.
Sinners is one of the best movies that I've seen in a long
I'm
time.
pretty
I
sure
gave
my
it
daughter
4.5
saw it.
stars. I loved
Yeah.
it.
I mean, even just from a production standpoint, the acting is really good. And if you really break down like there's a lot of metaphors in that movie that you have to watch that movie like
I
5
have
times.
to be shown those things. I never picked them up in real
And
time.
that's the thing is a lot of people weren't picking them up in the movie because I went to the movie with somebody and I was like, yo, did you notice that they did this? And a lot of it is things that you may miss, but you have to watch the movie like 3 or 4 times and you'll be like, damn, that's a deep movie. And I think
I like
brilliant.
movies
It's
like
brilliant.
that.
That was a good ass movie.
Ernest Goes to Camp. It's deep like that.
It's similar to that.
Are you a Jim Varney fan?
No.
I love. You know what I'm talking about, Ernest?
Yeah.
I love those movies.
Oh, those
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Yeah,
Ernest
Scared
Goes to
Stupid.
Jail.
They have-
My least favorite, Ernest Goes to the Oncologist. He died of cancer. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that how you died?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never was a fan of those movies. There's too many of them.
Too many Ernests?
Yes, and they're like
Overexposed?
yes.
That dude was a classically trained actor.
Ernest is overexposed and goes to jail.
That dude with his voice, he kind of has the same thing I have, where I just sound one way. But he was a trained classical actor and
Yeah.
found his niche doing a commercial for dairy products, and then it made him pop off.
That's what popped him on.
You know what I mean, Burn? Yeah,
Yeah.
this whole thing.
Yeah.
Eggs erroneous for you '80s kids.
Yeah.
Ew.
I think that's I don't see a lot of movies in theaters now anymore. I'm not a
Man, I'm trying to. The last movie I saw, the Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston movie in the theater because my wife and I were on a date night.
Mhm.
That's a weird one to get a blowjob to.
in the theater.
Yeah, especially for that field trip right in front of us. But I was like, listen, a bet's a bet.
Most movies you can't watch in a theater, in my opinion. Like
Dude,
you
they're
should,
so
you know,
loud, and I know that's an old man thing to say, but goddamn, theaters are fucking loud.
you got to see
Loud,
it.
loud.
You know, the only movies I think you should really see is like good action movies for the
Like
most
Jurassic
part.
Park. This dude don't like Jurassic Park. I don't know how that's a thing.
It's
but
just so fucking stupid. It's a stupid movie.
This will make you actually lose followers.
that's such a weird
say what?
thing to die on. Like, I don't know anybody that disliked the movie, really,
What, Jurassic Park?
other than the dinosaurs. They weren't big fans.
Well, they're not real.
The dinosaurs were very stereotyped.
They never existed.
Did you notice that only the T-Rexes had the uptown fades and the gold chains and shit?
Noah's Ark, I do not remember them putting 2 T-Rexes on a Noah's Ark. So
There is a couple holes in that boat, isn't there?
yeah,
I don't know.
no,
Do you think it's possible the Bible's all acid trip hyperbole, like metaphors, and it's not to be taken as literal?
we're not supposed to be talking political.
Choose your words
But-
carefully.
Yeah, yeah. If
Religion's not-
this
religion's
episode's
not
called
politics.
"We're Losing Any Follower That We
This
Have."
is what people talk about.
What?
Right? This is what normal. I don't know what normal people do. I've been too Hollywood for too long.
Yeah, that's the
I don't-
problem.
I'm
with
out
you.
of touch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's hard. I have to slum it every now and again to really get the feel for the city.
with the normal folk. Yeah. No, I.
We did. Yeah. This should just be called the Attention
is
Deficit Podcast.
This.
But no, we're doing the 5 tightest things we know.
So when we were talking earlier about, because we talked off camera about Jurassic Park,
Yeah, I know.
And-
It's a weird thing you have against it.
I just would never be like, "Hey man, let's go watch Jurassic Park."
Or very few people
But I would be
would.
like-
That movie was made in 1992.
So there's
I mean,
plenty
but
of
it
movies that
wouldn't be
made in the '90s that I would watch right now.
You'd go watch?
I mean, like if I was like, "Hey, we're about to watch a movie at my house," and you're like, "Well, what should we watch? Let's watch something that we've all watched before." I'm never like, "You know what sounds good? Jurassic Park."
But didn't you just say you're going to watch it now and go and give it a shot?
I've seen it. I'm gonna watch it again, and then I'm gonna point out to you.
It's not deep.
I'm gonna
like
send you and
Sinners.
Seth. I'm gonna write down a dissertation of every single part of why that movie sucks, and I'm gonna
read
submit
it.
it in the MLA format.
I'm not going to read it. I don't even know what MLA format is. I only read ABBA.
You don't know what MLA format
I only
is?
read ABBA. Or ADA, whatever the fuck it is you all do. I've never been to business classes.
No, MLA is like the standard, and then
I
the
know.
one for if you're in like social work school is like
Never wrote a paper in my life.
APA. Is that what it's called? Yeah, APA.
It's APA.
Any term paper I ever wrote, Sue Fields covered. Shout out Sue. Get me through.
That's your mom's name. But you guys probably, when you were writing papers, like maybe like a
Yeah, you had
quill?
handwriting most of the time.
Like quill.
No.
Oh, I didn't know how.
I hope the comments are like, man, they're pretty cool, but those old jokes are fucking.
People are
stale."
either gonna like them or love them. This is Mike.
I am old though, dude. I didn't realize it until 45.
How old?
45,
Wait,
you hit
you're
a wall.
45.
I'm 45 now. Halloween birthday, baby. 45. I didn't feel old till 45.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm in the best shape I've been in the last 15 years.
It's not really 45 is not that old though.
It's not. And thank God I got some weight off of me, and I go to the gym regularly.
You got 10 to 15 years left, plenty of time to.
Man, as long as I can still fuck every Saturday morning, I'm fine.
What you say? Fuck every Saturday morning,
dude.
Do you feel like now that you've
Cartoon,
gotten older,
cereal, pussy, get your day started?
That was my routine when I was 11 too. All of those things.
Man, no, your aunt, she really overstayed her welcome. You really got to talk to somebody about that.
Do you feel like now that you're 45 do you feel like fucking is the same now?
It's better now.
Everything works good, all systems.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm in better shape. I don't feel like sorry for the woman underneath me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I mean, but there's some big dudes in the audience. I mean, do you got to worry about shit when you're not like a, you know?
What do you mean? What do you have to worry when you?
What's my T-shirt gonna get in the way?
You're just wearing a T-shirt? You're like Winnie the Pooh?
I've done that. I fucked just wearing a T-shirt.
Just a T-shirt?
Yeah, bro. You never been a fat guy.
What's the forest that Winnie the Pooh was in? What's it called? 100 Acre Woods.
Are you helping or hurting over there?
No. See,
I thought you were on Team Big Dude.
No, you need to. Why are you fucking with a T-shirt on? Your wife has seen you without a shirt.
No, not my wife. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Pre-marriage, but when I was dating or whatever, and I was still real heavy.
You know they can still tell even with the shirt on. It's not like they're like, oh.
Yeah, but I think I did everybody a courtesy. I think it was just like implied, like, thank you,
and then
thanks.
Fuck it with it. I was in Winnie the Pooh when I was.
You've never had a T-shirt off and you fucked it?
No.
It gets in the way every minute.
I have nothing. When I fuck, I wear nothing but socks and a cowboy hat.
The only thing that makes sex with a fat guy more awkward would be a fat guy in denial about fucking fat.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You
don't need to have accessories on when you're fucking.
Dude, and what's wild is like I was such a good shit talker.
Oh, when you're having sex?
Lady. No, just to get to that point, and then I'd be like, God, what are these?
But do you dirty
these poor
talk?
Ladies? Sometimes, yeah. I mean,
yeah. What do you say?
What the fuck? It'll cost you. No, I don't. I mean, it's,
all right, we got to.
Thank you all for. I hope you're watching. Please check me out, Mike Fields Comedy, across all the platforms. Thank you, Mad Lou Media, for producing this, and What the Lou for hosting it again.
And I'm Will McKenzie, _Will_Dill on Instagram.
I like how complicated you made it.
That's the only one
they
available.
They got to go to the shift key.
That's the only one that was available.
God, thanks for the extra strokes, bro. All right, Seth.
I've heard that
Seth,
before.
thank you, Seth.
Yeah, thank you, Seth.
We appreciate it. You guys have a great day.